When you think about your childhood and adolescent years, we all probably share a few common memories involving school. We are who we are today because of our education, and there would be no education without teachers. In an article by Cindy Long for the National Education Association, it stated that according to the 2009 Phi Delta Kappa Gallup poll of the public's attitude toward the public schools, Americans think that the public school teachers should have higher starting salaries. 70% say they would be happy if their child chose to become a public school teacher, which is the highest it's been in 3 decades. With higher salaries, more students are likely to pursue a degree in education. Not paying teachers what they deserve is hurting a profession that is critical to our lives and our future as a nation. Increasing the salaries for our teachers would improve our education system, encourage people to pursue a degree in education, and produce the intelligent people that we need to run our world. Today we will go into details on why teachers should be paid more and hopefully inspire you all to push our legislation to raise their salaries. The first and most important point I would like to make today is that we are undervaluing a profession that is crucial to the survival of our society. Our teachers are being shown that they are not appreciated for a job where we trust them with our children's education, emotional growth, and safety every single day. While teachers' main job is education, they are also responsible for the emotional well-being of a child. Gabrielle Key wrote an article for Odyssey on August 15, 2016, where she said that a teacher is the leader of their children, and the students follow them, which is essential to the maturity and growth of a child. Teachers don't work to be recognized. They work to help and educate young and old minds and create a smarter, better society. While teachers don't want to be recognized, they should be in regards to their pay. Their salary should reflect their work. Underpaying teachers is discouraging college students from pursuing the profession. We raise our children to want the best lives for themselves and to work to maintain their lifestyle. How is the teaching profession supposed to compete with careers in law, medicine, and business financially? As students, we want to pursue something that's going to make us money. In an article by the National Education Association, Cindy Long quoted Bob Willoughby, Associate Director of the Research with the New Jersey Education Association. He stated, "If we want to attract, retain, and motivate the best and the brightest, we need to raise the starting salaries of teachers to be competitive with other professions." Valerie Strauss, who writes for the Washington Post, shared a post by Nineveh Caligari on March 25, 2014, who shared a story about her friend named Eric Benner. Mr. Benner was a high school history teacher in Texas, and he also works in a warehouse. He cannot afford to be just a teacher. He has to have a second job. He said, "Honestly, I am invested and I love what I do, but I am run down and exhausted. There are not enough hours in the day." Allowing our teachers to be run down is completely unacceptable. If they are so tired from working multiple jobs to pay their bills, they won't be able to give their all to their students. This brings me to my next point. Higher standards of teaching requires higher pay. We all have respect for our educators, but where is our drive to go out and fight for them to receive quality pay? We need to bring it to our government's attention that our teachers deserve quality pay for what they do. Great teachers are walking away from the professions of their salaries, according to Nina Caligari in that 2014 Washington Post article that I mentioned to you earlier. Cindy Long also quoted William Bushaw, Phi Delta Kappa Executive Director, who said, "I think Americans recognize what an important role teachers play in shaping our future generations, and as a result, see the need for increasing teachers' salaries." Today, we have talked about the many reasons why we should go forward and fight for our teachers to have higher salaries. The most important thing to remember is that our world would be absolutely nothing without our teachers. From the emotional maturity and integrity of our children to solving a simple math equation, our teachers are responsible for the most critical years in our lives. Not paying them what they deserve pushes them out of a career and into working multiple jobs, which results in lower quality education. It also discourages prospective students from going into their career, knowing they won't be making enough money to fully support a family. This can be changed by paying them what they deserve, and that means paying them more than the average of $40,000 a year. It is up to us to show our government that we won't stand for our teachers to be underpaid anymore, And remember, as Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in knowledge always pays the best interest.